Okay, so welcome to the sixth and final entrance into the big six-way $99 reel battle. That is the Shimano Casitas. I'm just kidding. It's not the MGL. It is the regular Shimano Casitas 150. But I wonder how many haters I triggered by putting the MGL there. So a lot of people are probably wondering why I'm using the Casitas from Shimano when they think I should be using the CAENAN. Now, shortly after ICAST, probably right when the CURADO K first came out, Shimano quietly changed the MSRP of the Casitas to $99. And they changed the price of the CAENAN to $79. So the reason they did this, I'm pretty sure, is because of all the heat in the $99 price point. Of course, you got the LEWS, the best-selling LEWS Speed Spool LFS. You got the Quantum Accurist, even though it may not be popular. You got the new DAIWA FUEGO. The 1.3 Origin C was coming out at $99. And of course, the GARCIA REVO X was unveiled at ICAST. So with all that heat and competition, Shimano wisely decided to lower the price point of their popular Casitas model to $99, and I'm glad they did. They saved me from having to buy a CAENAN. Now, the Casitas is the only entrance into this contest that has a graphite frame. So that's a big negative there. It's got a graphite frame and side plates, but it is super comfortable to palm. It's got this recessed area where my thumb fits just perfectly. It's not the smoothest Shimano reel, but it is pretty smooth at the $99 price point. And it sits really low on the reel seat. So let's go over the features of the Casitas. First of all, it's got the S3D spool. Basically, Shimano says it's a new process where they give the spool uniform thinness all the way around for better balance. Not sure how accurate that is. It's got the new style SVS Infinity brakes that are found on all the higher end Shimanos. And in fact, the Casitas was the very first reel to feature these new brakes. It's got the external adjustment. So there's 4 brake shoes inside, and there's a dial here that goes from 1 all the way to 6, but theoretically it's infinitely adjustable because there's no clicks. You can just make really minute adjustments by turning this. So theoretically this has the most adjustments out of all the reels, even though the Quantum has 196. Now, it's got the least amount of bearings, 4 plus 1 roller bearings for a total of 5 bearings. And it's got an 84 millimeter swept handle. The star drag is graphite, and the spool tension does not click. But it's really got a really nice thumb bar action, a nice solid clack. So yeah, let's bring out the scale and get some measurements on it. Okay, so we got the scale out. Now, Tackle Warehouse says that the weight on the Casitas is 6.7 ounces. Let's see what the scale says. Okay, so it's actually heavier than what the website says, 6.84. But that's still lighter than any other reel in the test. So I've weighed the Casitas spool before, but I'm going to weigh it again just for first time viewers. Of course, to access the spool, you just flip this to open, pull it out. Okay, so 15.3 grams, which makes this the lightest spool in the test. And it may also hold the least amount of line, so this theoretically should give it the advantage in casting those lighter lures. I'm pretty sure that the diameter is 34 millimeters, but let's double check. Okay, it says 33.7, so close enough. So it's the average. Most of the spools are 34 millimeter, which, with the exception of the REVO and the Accurist. Alright, so there we go. This is the final entry into the big 6-way $99 reel shootout. The Shimano Casitas 150 HG. So I want you guys to do me a favor. Share these videos with all your friends. Share them on the fishing forums. For anyone who is looking to get serious into bass fishing, the $99 price point is a huge market, and there's so many different options out there. It can get confusing, and especially with Christmas coming up, a lot of the younger guys are going to be looking for bait casters for presents. So hopefully this will help them make the correct decision for their style of fishing. All right, guys, thanks a lot.